Hi everyone, this is Yesha with IELTSmaterial.com. In our school days or in our college days, we have drawn many lines or structures but never tried to explain these structures or the lines into sentences or into groups of data. Today we are going to learn to do the same, that is, explanation of the lines into the sentences. Yes, this is called as IELTS Writing Line Graph. This is a complicated question, but why am I here? I am going to make it easy for you. Without wasting any time, let's get into the understanding of the line graph. What is a line graph? IELTS line graph is a type of chart used to show information that changes over time. We plot line graphs using several points connected by structured lines. Quickly, let's look into the example question task. Again, you can see that there are two instructions given which gives the time duration, that is 20 minutes. It says you will spend 20 minutes on this task. And the second instruction says you need to write at least 150 words. There is a main question as well which says the graph below shows the number of books read by men and women at Burnaby Public Library from 2011 to 2014. The main important thing that you need to notice here in the line graph is the two axes. Y-axis, which talks about the number of books read by men and women, and the x-axis, which actually talks about the time period. You can see that there are two lines given. These two lines are the two categories representing men and women. There is a topic even here in the line graph which says Burnaby Public Library. And this is the line graph which completely talks about two different categories. Let's look into the tips to write a line graph. Number 1, study the line graph carefully. Be clear about the topic and what each line represents. Number 2, understand the horizontal and the vertical axis to find the time period or the data represented in centimeters, millions, dollars or numbers. Number 3, plan how the time differences will affect the choice of verb tenses. Number 4, compare the largest and the smallest groups of data. Number 5, ensure to include an overview statement. And finally, number 6, which is going to be the same for all the types of charts or diagrams, that is, review your answer for spelling and grammatical errors before submitting. Thank you for watching it till here. If you want to learn more tips and strategies for IELTS, then check out the description below and book a free demo class today. Now let us learn how to describe a line graph. The first paragraph. Paraphrase the question statement using synonyms and paraphrase words and take this as the introduction statement. Remember to write the introduction statement in one sentence. Second paragraph, present an overview statement of the data given, that is, the number of books read by men and women, and show the comparison. The third paragraph, explain the data in detail with statistics. Try to present the numbers with the given time period. Fourth paragraph, show the final comparison with an exceptional point. This is optional and you can also ignore adding the extraordinary point and you can only present the main data. Now let us look into the example question task again. You can see that the main question talks about the number of books read by men and women at Burnaby Public Library. The time period is 2011 to 2014. Quickly, let's look into the sample answer. You can see that the first paragraph, or let's say the first statement, actually talks about the introduction statement, and the major change that has been presented is, instead of writing men and women, it is taken by both the genders during the 4 years of 2011 to 2014. In the question, it was written that men and women, and at Barnaby Public Library from 2011 to 2014. In this manner, make sure that you use paraphrased words or synonyms. The second paragraph talks about the overall statement describing the reasonable difference between the men and the women and the number of books read by both the genders. No specific numbers have been presented in this paragraph. The third paragraph clearly describes about the books read by men with numbers and the time period, and the similar situation goes with the number of books read by women with the numbers and the time period. You can see that there are different phrases used, and maximum we have tried not to repeat the same phrases often in the paragraph. The last paragraph somewhere shows the exception point, that is the intersecting point where the number of books read by both males and females reached 10,000 in the year 2013. And then the line in one situation increased and the line in the other situation decreased. This is what is the exception point that I have explained here in my sample answer. You can also ignore this if you do not want to write. But make sure you write at least 150 words, and to do this, you can write an exception point. Now look at the example task which is talking about Paris metro station passengers. No, I'm not going to discuss how to write or how to present your answer. It is your turn to give the answer, and I will wait for your answers in the comment section below. Finally, we have completed the understanding of the most difficult task of the academic writing task 1. If you want to know how to present the graph again, you can just rewind the video back, learn the strategy or learn how to present the answer, and then try to write the answer for the example question task given in this video. As I said, I would definitely wait for your answers and also give a detailed feedback of your answers. So don't forget to give your answers in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe IELTS Material YouTube channel if you want to learn more about IELTS writing and the other diagrams. Keep learning and stay with us. Follow this channel. Bye-bye.